The Little Bear movie is absolutely adorable. I grew up watching The Little Bear, but I don't know if I'd ever seen this. It didn't sound familiar, and having now watched it, it didn't really come back to me, so I'm just going to assume that this is the first time I've seen the film. This was released in 2000. It's an animated feature film directed by Raymond Jafelice. I apologise if I mispronounced that. Is written by James Still, Raymond Jafelice and Nancy Barr, with a voice cast including Kristin Fairlie, Kyle Fairlie, Amos Crawley, Tracy Ryan and various others. And it is of course about the bear cub known as Little Bear, and he goes off exploring nature and then meets a wild bear cub called Cub, and Cub's life is maybe not as comfortable as Little Bear's. He's facing some emotional difficulty, and Little Bear gets the chance to help him and explore nature in the process. It's a sweet story. I think there are some really great takeaways, particularly contrasting the lives of Little Bear and Cub. There are also similarities there as well with their family dynamics and things. I think seeing the two definitely helps to introduce particularly young viewers to the concept that not everybody has the same kind of life. Even people who look like them. Little Bear and Cub don't look tremendously different, but they do have different lifestyles. And I think that's a really good way of introducing the idea to some young viewers who may not have ever really thought about that before. Little Bear is great, of course, and Cub is so cute. He's adorable, really likeable, definitely a really great character. The story itself is really well paced. There's a lot to explore, and the animation is beautiful. We have great character designs and gorgeous backdrops. We meet some really cute animals as well as Little Bear explores nature, and we encounter different characters. All of the voice acting is very good, of course. The voices all really suit the characters, which is always a bonus. Nice to listen to, really nice to look at. A great story with a lot to offer. If you grew up watching Little Bear, I thoroughly recommend this. But even if you're brand new to the Little Bear stories and you've got no connection with the characters and you're just looking for a sweet animation, this is perfect. You don't need any background knowledge. Obviously, having that nostalgic connection to the character will give it a more elevated experience, but it's not necessary to enjoy the film. I thought the Little Bear movie was adorable, and I'm certainly happy to recommend it.